As you can see, I've cut my hair and it's very short. The name The Affro Show is perhaps not appropriate anymore. Perhaps I should be called The Show or The No Fro Show or The Non Afro Show. Who knows? But anyway, this is the new look. I like it. I like short hair because it makes it easy for me to get up in the morning, and more importantly, it means I can just put on clothes whenever I like, and boom, I don't have to focus on my hair anymore. I know some of you will miss the hair, however, for me, at least for now, it'll be a lot better. Let's talk about how I've been feeling about this current series and my change in YouTube. Hello and welcome back. Yes, besides the hair, as you guys know, if you were here for a little while, I used to do different videos on YouTube. I used to do Afro's Curiosities, which are still going on the second channel if you're interested, but for this channel, it's all been about commentaries and experiences so far, and I've got more videos to come in the future. How do I feel about the changes so far? It's been about 2-3 weeks since I actually formally made the change. How am I finding it? Amazingly enough, folks, despite my initial fears, I'm really enjoying myself. Now yes, I'm not making as much content as I would like to just because life gets in the way, and of course I have a job to do where I work 4 times a week and I do 12 hours, so whenever I go to work I can make no videos whatsoever. And of course, yes, I get days where I just want to sit down, rest, relax and play some games or hang out with people or do whatever I want. And that's why the content on here has been a little bit lax lately. But it's all with good intention, and as I record this video, in about a week's time, I will be off work for 3 weeks. So there's plenty of time to record, and believe me, I'm going to make every second of that count. In terms of what I've been making lately, why did I choose to do it? Well, it's simple. I wanted to make a lot more content that was more expansive and more personal with a more opinionated approach to things. The thing is, I loved Afro's Curiosities, I really did, and that's why I still make it on the second channel. However, I could see that a lot of people were not engaging with that content as much as they used to. And of course, YouTube's changing. You know, a lot of produced content is shifting away from pre-made or pre-recorded content to content that is now done without a script or being emotional, being true. You can think like, say, maybe a podcast maybe, although this is not a podcast, this is obviously a recorded video, but still, I've got no script, I've got nothing in front of me, I'm not reading anything, I haven't done rehearsing, this is all raw emotion, all real, and this is exactly what I wanted to show and prove to you guys out there when making this channel and making these videos, that I'm a real person, a person behind the camera, I've got real emotions, and I want to put them out there more, and I'm not afraid to do that. That's one of the reasons why I did the changes, but the main reason why I changed was because a lot of my interesting content was changing. Now I still like all those pre-made stuff like I mentioned before, however I really wanted to expand, and with my current content at that time I just couldn't expand at all. I was always locked into it has to be about gaming, or it has to be about cables or retro games and all this, and even though I love talking about those things, when you only talk about those subjects, you're stuck in a box. You can't do much more than that. By changing the content to this style now, it frees me up to do even more content that I still enjoy, and I hope you guys will enjoy too. I guess another reason why I'm doing it is to prove to you guys out there, if you want to change your YouTube content, you can absolutely do that. Of course, it has to be within reason, and if you are going to change your content, you must stick with it, and more importantly, you have to enjoy what you make. This is one of the reasons why I believe in allowing yourself to change and evolve when need be. You might lose some people who supported your old content if they choose not to move along with you, but that's alright. It's okay to do that. It's okay to change your content if you feel it will benefit you more in the long run and you enjoy making that type of content more in the long run. I know people focus on short-term gain, but that's not why we do YouTube for. We do YouTube because we come here to express ourselves, make the content that we want to make, and allow ourselves to voice ourselves out there into the world of the internet. Not everyone's going to agree with anything you do, and there will be detractors out there, and of course there'll be people who disagree, albeit in a respectful manner, I hope. But even so, this is me, this is who I am, this is who I choose to be. I like being the way that I am. I'm always somebody who's willing to change things if I feel a aspect of my content isn't working. No, that doesn't mean I'll change my content every second I get. It just means if I feel passionate about something and I want to explore that passion, I will do so. Again, this way of doing it will allow me to experience things in a different way that I never thought I could have done before. And now that I'm doing it and I've actually experienced it and I've made certain videos about this, that, or the other, I'm happy. You know, I'm happy to see the comments that I get, or the likes, the support, the views. Don't get me wrong, that's all fantastic, but the most important thing is the sense of community and the sense that people do take notice of what people say. And it's nice to have a discussion in the comments of people when they either bring something up or they explain an aspect in more clarity and detail, or when they just want to share their own experiences with whatever it is I'm talking about in whichever topic they choose to watch. And it's fantastic. It's nice to see that. It's always nice to connect with new people. You know, we've all got different experiences in the world, and to see people share it with me is a really touching thing to do. So to those of you out there who've watched my videos and commented and liked and interacted with me and wanted to share their story, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. It's been a fun thing to do. It's nice to go back and forth and see exactly where we've come from. But you know, that was just a quick little tidbit about content that I've made, the changes I've made to this channel, and why I do what I do now. It's been an eye-opener for me. I've really enjoyed this style of content. I've got plenty more plans for it. I've got reactions coming up. I've got first times coming up. I've got me playing games coming up. Of course, all these things will happen in due time and you will see them, and hopefully they'll be a regular thing on this channel, not just my commentaries or experiences so far. But regardless, thank you for being here. Thank you for being a part of this new journey of mine. Fingers crossed the videos will be fantastic to watch. I will certainly do my best for that. And until next time, I will see you soon.